Have you ever felt that tense, awkward moment when someone suddenly throws all the attention onto you, asking you to speak, perform, or defend yourself, without warning? Your heart races, your mind might freeze, and for a split second, you feel like you lost control. Now, imagine that same moment happening to a Sigma male, the man who values independence above everything. For him, it's not just uncomfortable. It's a direct attack on his very nature. Today, we're diving deep into why Sigma males absolutely hate being put on the spot. And trust me, the reasons go way beyond simple shyness. But before we jump right in, welcome back to Alpha Man Cave, the home for men who want to master themselves and lead life on their own terms. If you're new here, or if you haven't already, make sure to smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our deep dives into Sigma life, masculinity, and personal greatness. Now, let's get started. 1. They need to maintain control at all times. Sigma males live by one golden rule. They decide the pace and direction of their life. When someone calls them out without warning, it feels like someone trying to hijack their personal space. A Sigma could be calmly analyzing a room, quietly listening, fully in control, and then suddenly, bam, all eyes are on him, demanding a response he didn't choose. This loss of control feels intrusive, even aggressive. For a Sigma, freedom of choice is sacred, and being forced into the spotlight feels like someone barging into his mental house uninvited. That surge of irritation you see, it's the internal alarm of a man whose boundaries just got crossed. 2. They prefer strategic, thoughtful responses, not quick reactions. Sigmas aren't the type to throw out random words just to sound smart. They love crafting powerful, meaningful replies, responses that hit hard and make people think. But when you put them on the spot, you're denying them the time they need to carefully weigh their words. Sure, a Sigma can think fast if he needs to, but he doesn't like half-baked answers. He wants what he says to carry real weight, not just chatter to please a noisy crowd. When rushed, he feels like he's being forced to sacrifice quality for speed, and that's something he deeply resents. 3. They are hyper-alert to hidden motives. A Sigma male doesn't just hear what you say. He's always watching why you're saying it. When someone suddenly singles him out, his mind immediately starts scanning. Are they trying to trap me? Are they trying to make me look bad? Are they fishing for personal information? This isn't paranoia. It's survival intelligence. Sigma males have spent their lives sharpening their radar against manipulation and insincerity. When put on the spot, alarms start flashing, and they treat the situation like a game of chess, studying every move before making their own. 4. They assert their boundaries, without apology. People often think that quiet men won't stand up for themselves. Big mistake. If a Sigma male feels he's being cornered unfairly, he won't stay silent to keep the peace. He will either firmly say, "This isn't the time or place," calmly refuse to answer, or just walk away. He doesn't care about upsetting the room or making things awkward. Respecting himself is far more important than pleasing a crowd. And once he decides that his boundaries are being violated, he will defend them without hesitation. 5. They stay calm, but their coolness can be intimidating. When a Sigma male is forced into the spotlight, you won't see him sweat, stutter, or panic. Instead, he'll probably look you straight in the eyes, speak in a low, calm voice, and reveal nothing emotionally. On the outside, he might seem almost too calm, maybe even a little cold, but inside he might be feeling anger, irritation, or even embarrassment. He's just mastered the art of not letting the world see it. This ability to stay icy cool often unsettles the people who tried to ambush him, and it puts the power right back into his hands. 6. They refuse to fake enthusiasm. In today's world, when someone calls on you, you're supposed to flash a big fake smile and act excited, right? Not Sigma males. If a Sigma isn't genuinely happy about something, he won't pretend. He sees forced smiles and fake excitement as a form of self-betrayal. To him, showing false emotions just to fit in is dishonest and even disrespectful to himself. He would rather come across as cold than perform like a puppet for the crowd. 7. They will flip the script, dismantling the question. One of the Sigma's sharpest weapons? Turning the pressure back on the person who put him on the spot. Instead of giving a quick answer, he might calmly ask, "Why is this urgent right now? What are you hoping to achieve with this question?" By doing this, he forces the other person to reveal their motives. It also buys him precious time to think while putting them in the hot seat instead. It's a genius move that often leaves people stunned, and shows who's really in control of the conversation. 8. They reject emotional manipulation. Sigma males are extremely resistant to guilt trips, flattery, or emotional blackmail. If someone tries to push them with lines like, "Come on, don't ruin the fun. Everyone's waiting for you," the Sigma male won't even flinch. He can see straight through emotional tricks and refuses to let others weaponize feelings against him. To him, genuine interactions matter, not fake, crowd-pleasing performances. If he senses he's being emotionally cornered, he'll calmly shut it down and walk away without a second thought. 9. They stand firm even if it makes things awkward. Most people crumble under social pressure, not Sigmas. If standing up for his boundaries means letting the room go silent, awkward, or tense, so be it. Sigma males don't fear uncomfortable moments. They understand that tension is a small price to pay for self-respect. He would rather have everyone stare at him awkwardly than sacrifice his personal code just to keep things smooth. In fact, this unwavering attitude often earns him deep respect, even from people who initially resented him. Sigma males aren't afraid of the spotlight. They just refuse to be dragged into it against their will. They value freedom, strategy, and self-respect so much that they'd rather risk making things uncomfortable than betray their own nature. If you've ever felt that inner resistance to being forced into a moment you didn't choose, you just might have a Sigma spirit inside you. What do you think? Can you relate to this Sigma mindset? We'd love to hear your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. And remember, if you found this video insightful, hit that like button and subscribe to Alpha Man Cave for more deep dives into the Sigma male world and the art of mastering your own life.